And that was the guitar solo from She Came In Through the Bathroom Window, more or less. I didn't play it note for note like you hear on the record. And the record, by the way, is a fantastic live album, Mad Dog and Englishman. If you haven't heard it, absolutely recommend it. Now, he starts off with this fantastic lick. We have this intro to the guitar solo. And then you have to start, and he plays this beautiful lick. And that really sets everything up. And when you listen closely, the structure is very simple. He starts with the lick, improvises a little bit, and then again. Improvises a little bit more, but then... Beautiful, something different. And he ends with, of course... That's the basic idea behind the guitar solo. Now, to play that lick, you need to bend the B string, and I use 3 fingers. And you really want to hear the top string together. Those 2 strings need to gel together. I tend to make a face whenever I hear that sound. It's such a nasty little sound, isn't it? If you make that face, that's a good thing. Downward bend. And the last 2 notes. And like I said, you have to play it twice, but the second time you want to play it slightly different. Maybe you hold the pinky finger a little bit longer, or you just hit that string a little bit different. It needs to just sound not exactly the same. And the third time, we have a very high note here. I use my pinky finger, but you don't have to do that. You can use the ring finger as well. Probably a bit easier. Love this little double stop. Try to do a slide bend with the middle finger. And then we have... And the last lick, like I said, same as before. Let's play those basic licks together. Here we go. Step is to fill in those gaps with a little improvisation, and for that you need a scale. This is the scale I would suggest: A minor pentatonic, a good place to start is to only focus on the improvisations and don't play the other lick. You can sing the other lick. Do 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 do. Like that. That's a good little exercise. Notice that I kept it really, really simple. And the thing is, whenever I try to do something like that, like improvise a little melody, I tend to sing along in my mind. That keeps me from playing garbage. And also at the same time, I also phrase, because if I actually have to sing it in my mind, I also automatically breathe, and there's this gap, automatically creating phrasing, so your solo tends to be a lot better. Second guitar solo, he starts yet again with a beautiful lick, way different than the first one. We again have this little introduction and what a beautiful way to start the second solo. It really works because you kind of hold the tempo, a little decrease in tempo. If you play it really like in tempo, it doesn't really work. Then it's just another lick. It really needs like to have a certain feeling. Like that, then it really works. Now for the rest of the guitar solo, like I said, it's not really clear. He plays a little lick here. This is what we recognize. Eric Clapton plays this thing rather a lot. But then he sort of stops playing. You don't hear anything. It's like a sort of squeak, like something went wrong. I don't know. Maybe there's a beer can thrown at the band, or he just drops his pick. I don't know. But then he has this beautiful little bend on the G string here. Beautiful one. It does another improvisation. If you play it like Eric Clapton, by the way, you don't want to use your ring finger, but you would use your middle finger, which is hard. It has a slightly different sound than the ring finger. And then, of course, you have to improvise all the way to the end of the guitar solo. So in the second guitar solo, it's just this beginning, which you could respond with, which is something I like to do. And that is just basically whatever you want to improvise.